morning, everybody, and welcome to the second day of the third global webinar, Artificial Intelligence and Data Science in this second day. Thanks, Kiram, for your kind presentation. Can you hear me?
Yeah, it's my pleasure, Professor.
Okay, thank you. And are you also able to see my slides?
Yes, it's visible.
Perfect. So we can start. Today we will start talking about revolutionizing media, artificial intelligence powered voice cloning, and face swapping. The 2024 ended with three main aspects. Numerous releases of new tools from major AI companies involved in the development of LLM for audio-video generation. The second aspect was the announcement of the World Economic Forum, which paid great attention to the impact of AI on job, as also yesterday Francesco Yarlori well described. And the third was the great impact that AI agents would have in 2025, as yesterday Balaji Sundara illustrated. Today, we will analyze the AI revolution in the media industry, considering all these three factors. Now, let's start with some premises to analyze the impact of generative AI sector and some useful definition to have a common vision of the AI universe. So, someone that is very important, like Harvard Business Review, says that AI won't replace human buying, but humans with AI will replace humans without AI. Just 1 second, sorry. Okay. Just 1 second. Move this. According to the World Economic Forum, in the report 2025, we are assisting on a great change in the market of jobs. From 2025 to 2030, 170 million jobs will be created worldwide. 92 million will be replaced and 78 million will be new features. Now we'll define a common picture for all of us. Clearly, all you know what is generative AI. It's a type of AI that generates new content and artifacts such as text, images, video, and also audio and others. It uses machine learning models to create new data similar to the data it has been training on. In this chart, you can see how Gartner analyzed the impact of generative AI by industry. By now, the impact of video and image and audio, it is, let me say, generally speaking, low. And is just in a few sectors, the impact has been relevant, like banking and securities, communication media, and manufacturers. But things are gonna changing. Let me talk now about large language models. Large language models, as you perfectly know, is a type of artificial intelligence that has been training on a vast amount of text and will learn from existing content and data, and it will generate new original content, according to the Kellogg School of Management. Now we talk about deep learning. Since 2015, we know that is a subset of machine learning in which multi-layered neural networks are used to mimic human brain. Practically, it's a way to make computer and software learn particular characteristic of data. Let me say an example. If we have an input an image, layers can be dedicated to analyze pixel, rows, columns, edges, shapes, or colors in order to generate an output image. Let's deep in this example, that is an example of Kellogg School of Management. If we have an input an image of a cat that is in the living room and we want to obtain the image of a cat that is walking on a hot roof, we have to pass some hidden layers, for example, 5. In each of these happens some transformation, and at the end of this process, we obtain the desired output. Try to analyze the neural networks in a very simple way. Make a comparison. We can imagine a neural network as a multi-story building. Each floor represents a layer of neural networks. Each room on the floor represents a single artificial neuron. Doors connecting the rooms represent the connection between neurons, and door status representing the connection weights. For example, wide open door has a high weight. Closed door has a little or no weight. The training adjusts the door weights to optimize the flow of information. The goal is to find the optimal configuration of the weights. Now we have a common picture of the AI universe where machine learning is a subset of artificial intelligence, deep learning is a subset of machine learning, generative AI, it is a subset of deep learning, and large language model is a subset of generative AI. As announced before, Gartner predicts that in future things are gonna changing regarding the impact of audio video in generative AI. Looking this hype cycle for revenue and sales technology, we can see how the top 3 technology have an impact on future are emotion AI, generative AI for sales, and sales AI assistance. At the moment, AI is not yet empathetic, is not fully able to grasp, generate emotion like sensitivity, to grasp linguistic characteristics, nuances like irony, or to cultivate long-lasting relationship, including trust. However, Gartner believes that in next 10 years, artificial intelligence techniques and software will be able to perceive user emotional states. And this is already happening in some contact centers. Now we will analyze the large language model and tools for audio generation and voice cloning. There are different types of output we can obtain through generative AI for audio. For example, sounds or soundscapes, voices, including realistic or even cloned ones, music, and we can think to single songs or entire soundtracks. And also YouTube music, for example, is generating AI-generated radio, where user can create a custom radio station by describing what they want to hear. The typologies in which the LLMs works are typically in main ways they operate. Audio to audio, so we have audio in input and audio in output. Image to audio, when we have image in input and audio in output. Text to audio and video to audio. Sometimes we can see that speech is used instead of audio, and we often listen talking about text to speech instead of text to audio. WaveNet, it is one of the most famous LLM for audio generation. It is a generative model released by Google DeepMind in 2016, lots of time ago, in order to generate natural sounding speeching, imitating any human voices and sounding natural. There are numerous applications like improved video calls, even in weakest connection, helping people regain their original voice after losing the ability to speak, and consent a free trial. Then we have other tools like Hiva in order to produce music and soundtracks and offers also music license. Hailu that is able to offer the service of cloning voices. Music has Soundbox that is able to generate music loops and new composition. Soundful that is royalty-free background music. Other tools again, and of which I would like to highlight Voice.ai that is able to generate voice cloning. For audio editing, a notable application, it is Google Notebook LM. That is a free tool, only in English for now, in which after uploading up to 300 sources, you can transform this app in your personal assistant or coach. You can ask to summarize all the documents in some row in 500 characters. You can interact with the contents, asking questions. You can ask to write an article for you in order to generate an article, an example for LinkedIn, or you can generate audio or podcast. You can also provide, it is also able to provide a detailed analysis or even to make comparative analysis between your own audio and top performance audio. There are also other tools, and here we can see 5, and the 5th one, Val E2, it is able to generate clone a voice. And we have also other tools to generate podcasts, like Adobe Podcast, for example, Cast Magic, 11 Labs, Generative FM, and LaunchPod. All these are very good applications, and you have to try in order to find the best for you. We often hear AI will steal jobs and replace humans, but the history of sound, it is also a history of technology that changed production, arrangement, recording, and performance. So artificial intelligence will not replace sound designers. The sound designer will enhance their skill through generative AI, and they are able to do as they better image the right result they want to obtain. They know how to translate better technically the request into prompts for AI. They are able to evaluate whether the AI generator audio is of value for the final target. So the role of the sound designer is just evolving, and new professions are arising, like a artificial intelligence audio music detector. In 2017, the term deepfakes appeared on Reddit platform, and this word is a combination of deep, that is part of deep learning, and fake, that is a word used to mean false. So a deepfakes refer to a specific kind of synthetic media where a person in an image or video is swapped in another person's likeness, or where a voice is cloned with another person's vocal sound. This is according to MIT. How works the voice cloning generation? Voice cloning creates a digital copy of a person's voice using generative AI. This technique trains a machine learning algorithms on speech patterns, then extract some acoustic feature. The large language model generates vocal patterns, speaking style, intonation, accent, and nuances, and then a generative AI application, such as Resemble AI or Logo, generate a new speech that sounds like the original voice. The last step is a fine-tuning of the cloned voice. This application is able to generate new dialogue even in real time or in another language, even controlling its emotion expressiveness. The applications are typically content creation, voiceover for videos, podcasts, audiobooks, personal messaging for marketing campaigns, customer engagements, and personal notification, or multilingual content for localization and translation projects. Also, we have video game development for immersive experience for players, data sonification for translating complex data patterns into auditory representation, automated customer service to create realistic sound virtual assistants, entertainment in movies, TV shows, and other entertainment media. The key best practice for voice cloning are: first, get permission Always obtain consent from individual before using someone's voice. Then use reputable apps like Resemble AI, Voice Engine AI. Know your tools. You have to learn how the software works before use it properly. Use clear recordings, clear and high quality audio in input, ensure better voice clones. Then you have to focus on the data quality. High quality and well-structured training data help to produce accurate and realistic audio. Fine-tune the large language model on specific data sets in order to improve performance. Then make bias detection, analyze generated audio across diverse data set, catch anomalies. Then review generated audio, verify every output to detect errors. Post-process the final output in order to manually adjust error. Be ethical. Ensure usage of generated audio is legal and ethical. Respect privacy. Don't use personal voice without consent. Test the generated audio in different contexts in order to check for unintended consequences or ethical violations. Protect data, securely handle and store any personal or biometric data like voices, and be honest. Let people know that your output is an AI-generated audio that includes cloned voices. Generally, AI-generated audio are highlighted with some watermark, and if not, we have some tools that help us to identify these AI-generated audios. Some are AI or not, deepfake detector, identify, resemble AI. We have some takeaways. We go fast. AI models generate voices and music. Voice cloning creates digital copy of a person's voice using generative AI, even in real time or in another language, but it is important to use it responsibly and ethically. AI models modify voices. AI models edit music. To distinguish AI-generated audio, you can use new watermarking methods. Now we will talk about large language models and tools for video generation and face swapping. We start with some prediction. Gartner said 2 years ago that by 2025, 30% of marketing content will be produced by AI tools for generating images. And last November, Meta said that today, 50% of what you see on Instagram is generated by AI. Which kind of video can create the artificial intelligence? Video clips, for example, realistic video, imaginative video, stylized video, video animation, video editing. Which are the ways in which the LLMs and tools for generating video operate? Audio to video, where we have audio, speech, music in input and video in output, image to video, text to video, video to video. Google View, it is the most advanced LLM for videos according to users and industry experts at the moment. It is generated by Google for created video, text to video, and image to video. The Veo 1 was launched in May 2024 to generate video up to 1 minute duration in full HD. Veo 2 was launched last December and increases the level of realism and detail, and also has an invisible watermark in order to identify the AI-generated video. On the website, it's possible to watch videos and the related prompts. I have just a couple of examples for you. This is the first example. It is an image from a video generated by Google Veo 1. You can see on deepmind.google. And this is a second example of Google Veo 2 that you can see on, again, deepmind.google. The main competitor at the moment, it is Sora, that is an OpenAI generative AI tool that is text to video, image to video, and video to video. It was launched in the same period of VO2 in December 2024 and is accessible to ChatGPT Plus and Pro subscribers in 150 countries. And all the video generated by Sora include watermarks and metadata in order to ensure transparency. Here is an example of a screenshot of the video and the related prompt, and you can see many other on the OpenAI Sora website. What is important to say that it is better for the video to create good prompts in English, and for this you can ask another LLM to generate a prompt for you in English, starting from your original language. The video generation of OpenAI in Sora has the following characteristic. The video format, it is 16:9 or 9:16, resolution up to full HD, duration up to 20 seconds. Average creation time, it is approximately 30 seconds to generate 10-second low resolution video, and the video variation are offered 1 or 2 or 4 video variation for each video generation, and it offers also a timeline and a storyboard. OpenAI Sora offers also some video editing options like blend, edit prompt, loop, recap, remix, view stories. One important thing it is that it's better to generate multiple videos and then to merge them in a new video longer than 20 seconds. Here are a couple of examples. This is the first video clip created by Sora, in which the artist created 55 separate clips and then edited together with Adobe Premiere in order to obtain a video clip of 4 minutes. This is another example. This is a first short film realized with Sora in just 7 days. The title is The First Humans, in which, again, they reach up to 4 minutes of full video, starting by shorter clips. MetaMoveGen, it is the generative AI tool from Meta, and it's able to create images. So a text to image application, audio, it is a text to audio, or video, it is a text to video, and offer also video directing tool, so acting as a video to video. Practically, it is a transformer foundation model with 30 billion parameters, accessible only to selected profile. The video generated max 16 seconds in full HD. This is an example, a frame of a video that you can see on YouTube, generated by MetaMoveGen. And there are also, in the eastern part of our globe, great tools to generate video. For example, Vidu, that is a generative AI tool by Shangzhou Technology for created video in a text-to-video way, and created video up to 16 seconds in full HD. This is a frame. You can see what kind of quality, great quality, is able to generate video. And we have also Tencent Hunuyan Video, that is an open source generative model, text to video and image to video, that is able to generate also video to video application. It is available for use by developers, but also to users globally, and has 13 billion parameters that ensure physical precision, scenic coherence, and complete dynamic actions in a single flow. And some limitations still remain, but is a very good tool. Here are the main characteristics. The video format is 16:9 or 4:3 or square 1:1. The resolution is up to HD resolution level, duration between 3 and 10 minutes. The creation time, it is a bit longer than the others. Let me say few minutes in order to generate 5-second low resolution video. And the great strength of this application is the video to audio. So they automatically generate synchronized sound effects and background music, exceeding the critical gap of existing AI generated that generally are mute or silent. This is an example of a screenshot and the related prompts you can see on the right, but many other you can see on the website. An important thing is that at the moment, Wanyan video not include watermarks or metadata. However, the Cyberspace Administration of China has required explicit labeling of AI-generated content. This is a frame from a showreel that you can see on YouTube. And there are many other tools able to do this. You can see 12 in this page, and if you want, you can try each of these. And we have other 11, and 2 are notable for the phase swapping. The Pika and Runway offer this service. What is important to consider now that changing the faces of content in a video, we can create an avatar. So an avatar is created asynchronously and cannot interact with the audience, and it is a virtual representation, audio or video, that embodies your appearance and communication style, according to Kellogg School of Management. Practically, an avatar for a teacher allows to create a video content directly from a speech without the need to be physically record the videos. This is an example of a commercial of a fast fashion Spanish company called Mango, in which the model has been replaced with the avatar. In fact, the young girl with Mediterranean feature was generated by an algorithm. The clothes are real. Here is another example of a commercial of a eToro, in which all the actors are practically avatars because they want to represent the main targets of the campaign. Artificial intelligence won't replace video makers either. Again, the video makers enhance their skill through generative AI as they better image the video they want to obtain. They are able to know how technically translate into better prompts, and they are better able to evaluate whether the AI-generated video is value for the final target. Again, the role of video makers is just evolving, and new professions are emerging, like artificial intelligence video detector. Face swapping replaces one person's face in an image video with another person, creating realistic output and illusion. How it works? Practically, this technique uses machine learning algorithms to make a face detection. Then a generative AI application maps and blends target face onto the source face, and then a deep learning model ensures face alignment and merging. The important things to consider and that face swapping raises ethical issues. You must use AI responsibility to maintain trust and integrity. How to use AI-generated video, including face swapping? For example, in advertising, face swapping can be used to make advertising more relatable to the audience. For example, a sport clothing line can have a Brazilian football star when the ID is shown in Brazil, whereas the advertising, when shown in India, can have Indian cricket stars without recording again the same video. Other applications are in e-commerce, in which virtual trays can demonstrate how jewelry, clothing, and other things will look on potential customer like you, and have also practical application like privacy protection by anonymous media and faces in media. The training it is another application in which some faces of the people are in the audience of the training session can become the main character of a video in real time, so create identification and better training. Again, here privacy and legal consideration has to be in your mind when you make face swapping. Deepface Lab is a free and open source software to create realistic face swapping. It is the leading AI software for creating deep fakes. It is able to replace the face, de-age the face, replace the head, and Deepface Live, it is able to do this in real time. More than 95% of deepfake videos were created by Deepface Lab in 2024. But there are other tools and LLM able to do this like OmniHuman One by BitDance that create realistic deep videos of any length just from one photo and one audio file. And they are able to edit existing footage. They're also able to create a Taylor Swift video never shot and a TED Talk never filmed or an Einstein lecture never given. It is not yet released to the public right now, but you can see some video example on the website. Then there is Agen. Agen, it is one incredible generative AI platform that is able to generate speaking avatars in 40 languages, offers a freemium opportunity, so free trial and then subscription in order to have premium services, and is able to create videos with talking avatars or translate videos. Agen creates advertising videos also for Amazon, Salesforce, and Volvo, for example, with realistic avatars. In this video available on YouTube, you can easily understand how can translate from an original speech in Italian, a video in other 6 languages, for example, and it is able to generate avatars with different methods. Text to video, text to be recited by the avatar. Audio to video, audio input to be recited by the avatar. Image to video, giving a photo in input or portrait, you can create your avatar, or video to video, a video recorded in a language that you want to translate in another language, or a video that allows you to create the avatar and digital twin. How to create your digital twin or instant avatar? To create a digital twin, you need to choose your ready-made character, upload your preferred character, or create your character. Then make a voice selection, a text selection, and finally a language selection. What is a digital twin? A digital twin can interact in real time with the audience. And it is a virtual model that replicates an individual behaviors and knowledge using data from the real life content and expertise, according to Kellogg School of Management. And in the sample of a teacher, a digital twin of a teacher simulate responding by offering insight based on the proprietary knowledge of the teacher. Here we are other example of digital twin that are used in synthetic patients, for example, in USA, particularly where generative AI are tested on digital twins, and once successfully tested, they can be applied on real patients, or digital twin are used also in simulation of products, for example, in recreating a digital twin of an aircraft and to evaluate modification to the aircraft before in the digital twin in the software and after practically in the production, or digital twin are created to create a production plant completely without workers with incredible advantages in terms of cost, quality, and time. The best practice for face swapping are get permission, obtain consent always from individual before using someone's face. Use reputable app like Deepface App Lab and Agen. Know your tool. Learn how the software works before use it properly. Use clear image, high quality picture, make better swaps. Focus on data quality, well-structured training data, ensure accurate video. Fine-tuning on specific dataset, then bias detection, analyze generated video image across diverse dataset to catch anomalies. Review generated video, verify every video output to detect errors. Post-production of the final output with Adobe After Effects, for example, to manually adjust errors. Be ethical, ensure legal and ethical usage of the generated audio video with swapped face. Respect privacy, don't use personal photos, faces without consent. Test generated video images in different contexts in order to check for unintended consequences and ethical violation. Protect data, securely handle and store any personal or biometric data like faces, and be honest. Let people know that your output is an AI-generated video included with swapped face. According to Deloitte, in the United States, the AI-generated content contributed to fraud losses up to 12 billion US dollars in 2023, and the projections are even worse, reaching 40 billion dollars by 2027. How to distinguish the AI-generated video? So the important thing is to regulate through laws adequately use of deepfakes. But now it is possible to use the degenerative AI tools and detectors like Deepware, Deepfake Detector, or Identify. We have some takeaways here, summarizing. AI models generate new video or edit video starting by textual prompts, image or video. Avatar are virtual representation of audio video that embodies an individual appearance and communication style. Digital twin are virtual models that replicates an individual's behavior or knowledge interacting in real time with the audience. Face swapping replaces one person's face in an image video with another person, and use AI-generated video and face swapping responsibly. At the end, distinguish AI-generated video through visible marking on the video or watermarks and metadata. Now, what happens if we include face swapping and voice cloning in AI agents? Mark Benioff, the CEO of Salesforce, said that the future of AI lies in autonomous AI agents and not in language models. Satya Nadella said that AI agents will replace all software. We are moving from the software as a service to agent as a service. But what is an AI agent? An AI system that perceives its environment, takes actions autonomously in order to achieve goals, and may improve its performance with learning or acquiring knowledge. Gartner predicts that by 2028, at least 15% of daily work decisions will be made autonomously by AI agents. Here we can see a huge number of AI agents, but are highlighted the area in which there are image and video like Agen. So at the moment, my question is, can you imagine what happened if your avatar of your digital twin make decision for you autonomously? These are some takeaways we have to consider. AI agents take action autonomously in order to achieve goals. Face swapping and voice cloning are transforming the capability of AI agents. And AI agent includes face swapping and voice cloning act as an avatar of a digital twin, creating more engagement, personalizing, and accessible experience for user. The most important thing that ethical consideration are to be addressed. Thank you very much. I consider me at disposal for any question here live, or if you prefer by email or on LinkedIn.
Are there any questions? Thank you very much for a great presentation, Professor.
Thank you, Kiran.